Laundry Line Lane. I'm Larry Marble. It's time for a big old heaping helping of ag information. You're listening to our program courtesy of the good folks at D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle and Company Corpus. Temperatures are expected to remain in the mid to upper 90s in the western corn belt for the next 2 weeks with little rain in the forecast. Some for the eastern corn belt with temperatures around 90 degrees. Soil moisture conditions are good for most of the belt, but 2 weeks of 90-degree stress at pollination time will likely reduce potential yield. With only 1.470 billion bushel carryout currently projected using 177 bushel per acre yield, the country's balance sheet has little room for error. New export sales for the past week were disappointing. Total corn exports totaled 16 million bushels, with Japan and the communist Chinese the main buyers. Soybeans were a negative 9.1 million bushels with numerous cancellations. Milo was a slight negative 100,000 bushels. For the 21-22 crop ending 8/31-22, there will still be 17.8 million bushels of milo on the books yet unshipped, of which 84% is to the communist Chinese in an unknown destination, probably the communist Chinese also. There are still 0 bushels sold for the crop year 22-23, which begins on September 1, 22. The UN meeting with the Russians and the Ukrainians to restore grain exports for Ukraine ended with progress, and another meeting scheduled for next week, although a very difficult road lies ahead with lots of mines on it, I might persist. Markets seem to pay little attention. The Corpus Christi Public Elevator in Archer Daniels Midland opened for Milo only 8 a.m. to 10:45. Anderson's Milo only, and then Cargill and Houston 7 to 7. As we look toward the commodities, July corn $6.95 even money down 45. July beans $16.10 even money up 21 3/4, and July Kansas City wheat $8.67 1/4 unchanged. John wants to help you market your grains. 361-852-5207. We're on the line with Jody Fry from Producers in Cargyle, San Angelo. Jody, how'd the sale go?
Went good. Had big numbers like everybody else in this part of the country. The dry weather's bringing them to town, and of course, especially after being off last week. We had over 2,200 head today. Had a lot of good cattle on offer. Those better quality calves and yearlings sold steady to slightly higher. Plenty of buying interest for those better quality offerings. Your real lightweight calves weighing less than 300 pounds, and your lesser quality calves, limited demand on those. I thought those sold lower again this week. Slaughter cows and bulls, they were a foot lower, calling those $6 to $8 lower. Another large offering of those today. Bred cows and pairs on your young to good age cows and pairs sold about steady. Your middle age to older cows were selling much lower today. Better quality steers, 400 to 600 pounds from $140 all the way up to a high of near $2, mostly $155 to $180. 600 to 800 pound steers from $130 all the way up to a high of near $170, mostly $140 to $160. Better quality heifer calves, 400 to 600 pounds, $125 to a high of $165, mostly $135 to $155. Slaughter cows, average to high yielding, 55 to 66. Some of the highest yielding slaughter cows, 67 to 73. Thinner or lower yielding type cows, several of those today from 33 to 53. Slaughter bulls, average to high yielding from 70 to 85. Some of the highest yielding slaughter bulls, a few of those today from 88 to 93. Bred cows, young, medium to heavy bred cows, anywhere from $700 to a high of $1,100. Cow-calf pairs, baby tooth to good solid mouth pairs, anywhere from $850 to a high of $1,350.
What do you think for next week, Jody?
Well, should start Tuesday with a pretty big sale. People may set back on their heels a little bit. We had that big price adjustment this week on the lambs and some of the kid goats. I don't know if that'll affect the volume, but I'm going to still say somewhere in the neighborhood of 7,000 to 8,000 head. Look for another good cattle sale next week. Got a calf sale in conjunction with the regular sale. Should have close to 2,000 head again next Thursday.
Jody Fry, Producers in Cargyle. Sheep on Tuesday, cattle on Thursday. Jody, tell everybody how to contact you.
You bet. Any of us there at the office, 325-653-3371. My mobile phone's 234-7895.
Neighbor, let's take a look at meat moves. We'll begin with the national pork carcass cutout value for Thursday afternoon, $118.51, a 23-cent increase for the day prior. USDA estimates federal slaughter 1.979 million head through Wednesday. That's down 51,000 head head from the same week last year. July 2022 lean hogs, 114.92. Looks like it was up 42.5 for the day. USDA's wholesale box prices mixed in the afternoon. Choice up 30 at 267.24. Select up 65 at 241.91. Week-to-date slaughter, 500,000 head through Thursday. That's 23,000 head more than the same week last year. As we look toward the FCE online auction, no sales on the 1,202 head. Cash sales so far this week, 136 to 137 in the south, 144 to 145 in the north. August live cattle, 135.40, down 147. August feeders, 178.90, down 190. Neighbor, there's your meat moves. We're on the line with Kenny Mingus from Milam County Livestock Auction Cameron. Kenny, how's the sale shaping up for Friday?
Well, it's pretty good, Larry. A few more than I thought. We're tagging about 1950 right now. Got a few deals lined up for in the morning. So I just put out our projection, 23 to 2,600 with 500 cows.
Good. Cow side, shiny consignments.
Got two little sellout deals. There's some nice little black pairs in them and a few black bred cows that we palpated. I don't know how they palpated up, but they are little honeys. Mm-hmm. Got a string of little cows that they've been selling them the last 2 or 3 weeks. There'd be some Angus cows and Charolais Angus cross. Those cows are young, but didn't see how they palpated up. There's about 30 of those. So got a few little things there. Other than that, mostly kind of weight cows.
Okay.
After that, but then you get on the calves. I've got quality's good. Not quite what we had last week, but the quality is still good. Got 60 good wing calves from a guy. Another guy's got 90 good little lightweight calves. And tell you what I've noticed the last 2 weeks, Larry, these old things are getting lighter. So yeah, they're cleaning pastures and pulling calves. So I imagine our fall runs will be a little smaller.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
I'm thinking nationwide. I'm thinking that's the way it's going to be.
Yeah, I mean, you got some calves being pulled off weighing from, a lot of them weigh 250 to 4.
Right.
And, those calves wouldn't have come till October, November, in a normal year. But they're trying to save the cow and, cull a few old cows and trying to keep back something for next year, let the cows mend up and breed back so we'll have something to sell.
Right. Well, we've got something to sell at Milam County Livestock for the Friday sale. Kenny Mingus, tell everybody how to contact you.
You bet. Catch us at the office Monday through Wednesday at 254-697-6697. Follow us on our webpage at milamcountylivestockauction.com or catch us on Facebook.
We appreciate you, and we'll talk to you Monday.
Thank you. Have a good weekend.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Remember, neighbors, MG Building Materials has 5 locations. MG in San Antonio's at 2651 Southwest Military Drive. MG in Corpus, they're on Padre Island Drive, 7436 Padre Island Drive. MG Building Materials, Uvalde, 2301 East Main. The store in beautiful downtown Kerrville on Memorial Drive, 2202 is the street number. And MG Building Materials in Pleasanton, 1734 West Oak Lawn. Now, I know you can't remember them all, so go to mgbuildingmaterials.com for details. We're on the line with Leroy Kruger. Leroy, you said there's a promise of rain in your area.
Yeah, I'm down here Flashing Pony area. It's been showering around here, a little lightning going on. And they brother-in-law up around Medina sent me a message a while ago. He had 3 inches. I'd like to have that here, kind of wash the dust off everybody and everything.
Yeah. How's the bull business?
Oh, it's just kind of dead in the water, just one of them deals. It's that time of year, you're in the middle of extreme drought. Man, we got some really nice seasoned up 2-year-old past Charolais bulls and a Hereford or Red Angus and a semi or 2 around here. An Angus bull, just the numbers are kind of short. I'm kind of glad they are that way,
Yep.
This time of year.
Yep. Well, go ahead.
We got a really outstanding set of young Hereford bulls standing in Kansas. We're feeding them up there. I bought them in Nebraska.
Yeah.
They'll be 2-year-old past when they come in here. Then later on in September, October. Hopefully we'll get some rain by then.
Hope so.
Cows still left in the country.
Yeah. If
sure
not,
roll them,
I guess we'll all be playing dominoes under the oak tree, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Well, if anybody wants to shoot the breeze, they can just call me at 830-570-0660.
All right. We'll get him to do it.
All right.
Bye-bye.
See you, Larry. Thank you. Bye.
We're on the line with Josh Tilkey from Karnes City Auction. Josh, how did the sale go last week?
Last Saturday, Larry, we had a bigger run, about 800 head of cattle. Market was strong on the quality calves. Packer cows were steady to softer on some of the lower yielding cows.
Walk the pins with us.
Good steers, 2 to 3 weights, 160 to 205. 205. 3 to 4s, 160 to 240. 4 to 5 weight men, 155 to $2. 5 to 6s, 146 to 180. 6 to 7s, 145 to $1.60. Heifer mates 2 to 3, 125 to 165. 3 to 4s, 145 to 190. 4 to 5 weight heifers, 142 to 170. 5 to 6s, 135 to 158. 6 to 7s, 1 1/4 to 142. Long bull yearlings, 95 to $1.22. Older heifer yearlings, 88 to $1.07. Bred cows, 850 to 1150. Few pairs that stayed together, 1,050 to 1,100. Backer cows, number 1 yield 76 to 89. Number 2 yield 46 to 77. And the bulls, $1.05 to $1.12 on the best man of the day. 190 sheep and goats on hand. Market was considerably softer on the sheep and goats, just kind of between holidays, plus the heat stress on those goats. They're looking a little thin and not quite as marketable.
How are we looking for this Saturday's sale?
Well, we've got 8 or 10 loads on the book tomorrow. We've got one sellout in the barn already. Few Beefmaster to Santa Gertrudis heifers that people are giving up on holding. One Longhorn sellout, and then we've got several loads of real nice yearlings coming to town tomorrow that are ready to harvest anyway. So we always pray for rain. Hope we get some this weekend, but looks like we'll have another big run of 600 to 800 head of cattle there.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
If you can use any of our services, call us at the barn 830-780-3382 or on the cell phone 830-623-2855.
And the motto down there?
Long live Cowboys, Larry.
Thank you.
Thank you much.
Bye-bye. I'm on the line with Julie from D&D. Julie, a lot of people only think about feeding deer during season, but you need to feed them all year round, don't you?
Yes, sir, and we got several different proteins that are great for that, but we also got your apple corn and regular corn for if you're just going out on the weekend to go hunting.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Julie.
All you have to do is give me a call at 830-379-7340, or you can come see me in the store. I'd be glad to chit-chat with you.
We're on the line with Rodney Butler, Beeville Livestock. Rodney, I can hear cattle in the background in the alleyways. What's the Friday sale going to be like?
Oh, we're going to be short tomorrow. We're tagging on 300 right now, so we'll have a little over that tomorrow. Looking for some rain. It's blowing, wind blowing. It cooled off for over here, but we haven't got any rain yet. It's rained around, which is thankful for that.
Right.
But I imagine we'll have about 300 tomorrow with probably about 40 cows. So the run's slowed down a little bit.
All right. Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you for the sale in Beeville.
Yeah, if I can help market your cattle, call me at 361-645-5002, or y'all can call me at the sale barn, 361-358-1727, sir.
We appreciate it. Y'all have a good sale. Thank you.
Thank you. We start at 11 o'clock tomorrow.
We'll be there. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Our heavy-duty panels weigh in at approximately 150 pounds each. We carry a wide variety of products and have panels for the smallest livestock show animals all the way up to panels for the toughest bucking bulls. Wholesale Steel with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel. 210-624-2000. Visit us on the web at wholesalesteelsa.com.
We're on the line with Russell Heller, Lexington Livestock Commission Company. Russell, we're going to have a sale on Saturday. What's it looking like Thursday evening?
Yes, sir. I know of 3 or 4 sets of calves and probably 1 set of older, short and solid mouth cows.
All right. It looks like on radar there might have been some rain within the general area. Did y'all catch any?
No, sir. I think it went right around us.
Okay.
Didn't get any.
Well, tell everybody what time you start and how to get a hold of you for the Saturday sale in Lexington.
Sure. Sale starts at 12 noon. You can call me on my cell, and that number is 979-820-7002.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Neighbor, let's take a long look at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle, 361-852-5207. Milo through Corpus in July, D's plus 60, $11.88. Calling Houston, $12. Progresso, $11.88. Yellow corn to Corpus Christi in July, September plus 60, $6.65. Houston, $7.05. Progresso, $7.05. Hard red winter wheat to Corpus in July, September plus 75, $9.23 3/4. Houston, $9.48 3/4. Houston beans, August delivery, November plus 15, $13.26. Texas cotton, 49 bales, went 94.46 to 96.71. 831 bale of East Texas, Oklahoma, 94.46 to 95.96. The average was about 95.83. Neighbor, that's it for the best darn farm show in 100,000 square miles of the great state of Texas. Definitely not average. No brag, just fact. Because you're the best darn farm show listener. You ain't average. No brag, just fact. Neighbor, good day.